This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we're on Baja in the Death Star, aka Battleaxe. So while we're getting started, I almost forgot that when I hit the milestone not too long ago, that Wargaming gave me a code to give away, and that code is for the T-34-88, a good little sniper medium tank. It's not the greatest in a brawl, but you hang back with it, and that 88 will absolutely rip people up. So, we're going to give it away in this video. All I want you guys to do is to comment down below your favorite new series on the channel. Is it War Thunder? Is it still World of Tanks? Probably, most likely. Is it the Jurassic World playlist? Is it City Skyline? You know, it could be anything. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think is your favorite new series, preferably new series. But you know, I'll take anything, and then we'll choose a random winner throughout all the comments, and that lucky winner will get the code for the T-34-88. So, without further ado, we're going to have a little bit of fun on this one. Now, I do make some mistakes late game that probably could have been better, but, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes Spartan goofs up. But we are going to give it our shot. Now, I don't push too far too fast in this tank because every time I push out on this map, bad things happen. I get spotted by this 1390 and I start backing off because I know that people can see me from that back corner, and I don't want to get shot by something I can't see because it ends badly. So we're just going to hang out here, and the initial part of this game is going to be pretty boring, I'm not going to lie. I do take a shot here in a moment, and I almost pull it off. So get ready, here it comes. That light tank goes in, he runs into our heavy tanks, and then he's going to come flying back through, and I'm like, okay, well, I know he comes up above ground further to the right, so let's just kind of look over here, shot out. Ooh, and it's just a little early. If I had waited another half a second, I would have just deleted that 1390. Would have been glorious. That being said, we do have a heavy tank moving up. It's an IS-7. Now, I'm talking to my two heavy tanks on the left side during this, and I'm telling them what I'm doing and what these guys are doing. Now, that Stage 2 just deleted somebody, and I see the mouse, but I want to get this Stage 2 a shot. So, shot out. Pow! 1,785 damage. That was a paddling. And the best part is, we're not taking any damage. The IS-7 pulls out to shoot at me, but he didn't do anything. So, again, I'm just reloading, getting ready to put some more rounds on target. And I know that mouse is going through. Now, mouse drivers have a problem. And that problem is the battleship mentality, I think. You've got so much armor, so much health, that you just don't believe anything bad could happen to you. So you do stupid things like this. He knows I'm here. Shot out. Pow! 1,846 damage. Over 2/3 of his health gone. Well, almost 2/3 of his health gone. We're going to reload and watch. Like, he's already lost almost 2/3 of his health. Why would he still stay right in front of me? Look at him. He's just sitting there. He's just begging for it. I told my teams, I was like, hey, I'll get rid of your mouse in a second. And down he goes, 1154. So, let that be a lesson to you. Just because you're in a mouse or a Type 5 Heavy doesn't mean you're invincible. Especially when there are Death Stars lurking around, because Death Stars versus mouse, and Death Star versus E100s, and Death Stars versus Type 5 Heavy, pretty much Death Star versus anything, but Death Star against those tanks in general with their flat surfaced armor, it's not going to end well for you. So here, I'm just waiting for my teammate to get this IS-7 to come around the rock. I keep telling him, hey, if you can get him to back up a little bit more, I can hit him. Just try to pull him out. And so initially he doesn't, but then he comes out. So side of the turret and 609. Now that should put him close to, if not a one-shot kill for the other guy. Nope, he's a little bit high, but you know, this is close. He should be able to finish him off now. So we know the stage 2 still. Oh no, there's a Waffentrager Alfie 100 down in the bottom, and I can't do anything about it. But there's a medium tank. Oh, come on, Bat Chat. You know you wanted to play. Just go out and play stupid like your mouse did. Just pull right out, broadside on in front of God and everybody. Come on. No? Okay, E4 maybe? E4? If I stay here, will the E4 do it? That'll be even better. Just give me that 2,000 hit points. Just pull right out, broadside on E4. But they don't. They disappear for an uncomfortably long period of time. Now, our team is over there taking on their team at their base. In theory, they should have no problem. They outnumber them, and they shouldn't have any problem dealing with them. However, in practice, it's not going to go well for them. So, me, the other Death Star, and this, I think it's an E4 right here, are going to have to do everything. Now, this Bat Chat gets a sneaky little shot, just barely peeking over the ridgeline up there. And then I get shot at by the IS-7 down low. So now I know I got to get off this. I can't let multiple people engage me at one time. So I'm going to drop down. I know their guys are still preoccupied at their base. So I'm going to drop down, get away from where they can shoot me, get behind this rock, and potentially be able to shoot them. That'll limit the amount of people who can shoot me, and then, of course, leave it to the IS-7 to be able to hit me again. And, yeah, not preferable. Now here, I'm trying to get cheeky shots. I know they know I'm here, so it's not about sneaking up on them, but getting shots that they don't think I can hit. Those are the shots that I'm looking for. Most notably on that E4. He gets tagged by what appeared to be the E4 on our team. And then the IS-7 pulls up to shoot, but he doesn't come up quite far enough. Now the E4 is potentially hittable here because of the commander's hatch, but I don't have a good enough shot to justify wasting the round. And now we've got the Bat Chat to the right, so I look and shot out. Ooh, just a little bit quick enough to get off of that hill before I popped him. Because that would have been the top of his tank. That's a guaranteed pin, and that would have been death for the Bat Chat. Unfortunately, I missed and only got like 100 damage by splashing him. Or 50 damage by splashing him, I can't remember. But their E4 goes down to our E4. We're about to be loaded. And again, this IS-7, I don't know, I might be able to pull, nope. He just moved, just in time. And now this Bat Chat's gonna come up. I get the armor around, he does bounce off the turret. And now I'm trying to make him shoot something that's not me. And he's succeeding at that. And after 3 rounds, he tries to disengage. So I don't know where he's going, but he's obviously reloading. So hopefully we can get him off the board. But now there's 4 of us versus 5 of them. And 1 of us is still all the way across the map, taking on everybody on their team, which isn't preferable. Now here we got the stage 2 again, and I'm going to rush the shot here, and it was almost on target, but he's shooting armor piercing at me. Why? Again, shooting armor piercing out of a 183 is just asking to be trolled. You're going to be trolled. And shooting armor piercing out of a 183 at the frontal armor of the Death Star's turret, definitely not going to work. Definitely. So, yeah. Now these guys are doing something that I don't recommend, and that is skylining themselves in slow tanks when there are 2 Death Stars and a stage 2 left. Now we know the stage 2 is on the other side of the map. He's over on the other side of the mountain where I was looking last. But notice I'm going further back. I don't want to be spotted and then shot by guys I can't see, because I know they have a T-62 and they have 2 Death Stars and that's stage 2 left. So one of our guys is backing off. And then I turn around to go see if we can find the T-62. And the moment I get back here, the moment I disengage from helping those guys and come back here, the T-62 gets spotted in the center of the map. Go figure. And our Death Star, who had 1,600 some health, just got deleted. Again. I mean, I hate to call it, but I call it as I see it. Or no, it wasn't the Death Star. It was actually the E4 that got deleted. So, yeah. I mean, when you put yourself in a position to be spotted and killed by stuff you can't see, you're going to end badly. So the E4, the Death Star's doing okay. He's not going to get spotted until it's, you know, too late for whoever. But, I'm sitting here, I told him I was going to look around the backside, because that T-62 surely wouldn't come up through the middle. He knows the Death Star's looking at him. And then, of course, the moment I come back here, he comes up through the middle. Sometimes, people do exactly what you don't expect them to do. That's not the smart move. And then our Death Star apparently missed the guy, and is dead now because of it. So now, I don't have a choice. I come up here, I've got to try to get this T-62 off the board. He's running away. I'm not worried about anybody that's left except the T-62 at the moment, because he's the only one who can engage me. Both the Death Stars are further back. So, I'm trying to go up the hill slightly to give myself a better shot next time he pokes his head out, because so far he's been pretty predictable, with the exception of the fact that I've looked the exact opposite way that I thought he would go, because only goofy people would go through there in a slow tank. And that, I think, should have hit. Like, that looked like it was going to be a good shot, but it obviously didn't. I don't know if he's just quick enough to get out of there, but he's closing the distance. And notice I fall back down into here, and then I start turning the armor. Come on, Spartan, quit spinning your tracks. Turning the armor, getting it around, and of course he just auto-locks me, pins me, because Russian medium. That's all I'm saying. But we get him down. 177 health. That being said, we don't have any health left. We've used all of our reserve health. The next shot that hits me likely will kill me. So, I'm assuming there's a Death Star coming through here. But they jump on the base. So I'm like, okay, well, obviously they're up there. And so, now that we know they're up there, I'm waiting for these guys to come around the corner. Because they jumped off the base, which means they are in pursuit mode. Now, we know they're both Death Stars. We know that any of us have the ability to one-shot the others. It's just the way it is in a Death Star. So, what are we going to do? Can we pull it off? Can we make a miracle happen? We have 2 rounds left and 2 people left to kill. I've got to be perfect. And, wait for it. Ooh, come on. We know where he's at. We're going to have to quick shot it. Come on. Hit the flat spot. No! No, we hit his armor. We were aiming for that flat spot just at the end of the sloped armor, and we didn't quite hit it. But we got 7 hits. We got a couple paddlings in there. What do we got? We lost a lot of silver. 6,300 damage, 1,500 block, 2 kills, top of the leaderboard. Not bad. So, a few mistakes, but if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.